Today in our world, in our social media accounts on Facebook and Instagram and all of these accounts, we present our best self, the best looking one, the best dressed one. And we are so great at being campaign managers. But many a times these platforms become platforms for us to present our greatest fake self, because we are not smiling all the time, we are not happy all the time, we are not traveling the world all the time, we are not laughing all the time, we are not enjoying ourselves all the time, and yet we present the fake self to the world, or we recreate a fake self and we present it on these social media accounts. We become such wonderful campaign managers, so wonderful at promoting our fake self on these social media accounts. But here's the beauty. In these albums, if this was my life, God has every picture of mine. From before my birth to my death, God has every picture of mine. If it was up to me, I will do away with, I will burn every ugly negative of mine. But what does God have? God has every picture of mine, and yet He says He loves me. Here's the God who knows everything about me. He knows my weepy face, my ugly face, my angry face, my fleshly face, my lustful face, my every face. And yet this is what He says in Ephesians chapter 1 verse 4. For He chose us in Him before the creation of the world to be holy and blameless in His sight. In love, He predestined us to adoption through His Son, Jesus Christ, in accordance with His pleasure and will. It was His pleasure and His will through His Son to choose us in love to become sons and daughters. He has a whole album of every face of mine, and yet He says He loves me, never stops chasing after me, and He has a plan for you and me.